If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here,
With all
Presley.
due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure man.
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home.
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk.
You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
But, yeah.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in ship. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, I'll be waiting in the
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people, an infection that makes only a... And I suppose it's destroying
I
your...
suppose it is.
I don't expect you to understand. But don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation.
Your ignorance. As for the Krogan, I gave up. The genophage infected us. But it's not what's killing us.
Are you people really dying?
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
All I know, it makes breeding near every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no.
Why don't the Krogan try to find it?
One would ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for... It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander? Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Is this duty
No,
related?
ma'am. I know things are different aboard the Normandy. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced... I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, I was out of line.
Commander, I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but Spectres make their own rules. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its...
Exactly. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's
So
why
you just quit because you didn't like the way
There's
they
more
did
to it. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tough...
Either way,
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your
Thank you,
business.
Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for...
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back. Looking for supplies?
What have you got?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander. Looking for supplies?
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back. Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shep. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea.
The Normandy's prototype.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the... I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on the vessel...
I had no idea you found ship technology.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key, but we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and... Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and we've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just are... Unfortunately, we have had...
What kind of...
In extreme cases of population...
That's your government.
Fortunately,
so the ultimate power rests with...
In practice, it's a safeguard that served us well. See you later.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about
She's
the
the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using
What's so special about the
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, ma'am.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Weapon protectors, don't mind the weapons. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We
Someone
apologize.
piss in your security chief's coffee.
She takes her job serious. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch.
Venezia. She is here?
Passed through?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in
Of course.
now?
If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before, but things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I hope so. I accept your word.
Thank you, Shepard.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better. I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets. Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
This one offers greetings. You are
Sure, whatever.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to
One
Analea.
moment, please.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard
Right,
is...
fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch...
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other question.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions
Good.
at this time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander?
All right.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
How large are the facilities?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a
You said I should talk to Lorik.
Mr. Ananias. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up
Not
enough.
at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage.
I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insight. Mr. Ananias, the administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean
Indeed.
bribe.
I acquired evidence of Ananias' actions. I suspect your goal lies outside. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Ananias cancel?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our office. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to act. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
Spectre, right? You're the Spectre that just got here. I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias for the managers.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours.
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insight.
What sort of problems are there at Peak?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there.
Do you know where that matriarch is
You looking
now?
for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15.
What was that about synthetics?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the Board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with
If your Executive Board loses a few million...
Yes. Fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Can I help you? What sort of offer did they make?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on things.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Not yet.
Well, there are still plenty of drinks I have not yet...
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
The job is done.
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never... I believe you require a garage pass. As well, I would provide a sum of 500 credits. Does that sound fair to you?
Listen, I just saved you from a nasty prison shower scene.
All you say is true. I have some calls to make, starting with Mr. Analeus.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley. things! Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask.
Geth, you
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in a
I don't
shipping
believe that. We did thorough scans of those. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Need to get the reactors back.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad What were those things?
Xenobiology. Someone in the labs knows. A backup power system. I must be mistaken.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required. It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require... This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently...
What's the situation?
One moment. Critical failure. Main reactor... Critical failure. Land... Report complete. Do you have an additional...
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach... Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly
Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need
Very
right
well,
now.
Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance... User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance... accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Containment procedures.
The AG3 fuel line's cut.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert.
What's this about loose
dangerous biological... The tram station has been sealed in the... Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Entering decontamination and transit hub. No hazardous or unauthorized...
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed.
Control group, loosen up. They're in...
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific...
Give me a status report on the hot...
I am sorry, The network connections to the labs have been damaged.
You have no idea
I'm afraid not. My last...
Give me an over...
The complex is built within a glacier.
Give me a status report.
I am sorry. Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently...
The creatures we've encountered...
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I take it you've encountered those things.
Encountered, fought, seen men ripped apart. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Benezia? The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia.
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself
There's
alive.
an emergency elevator out by the trams. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting me. Those of us left are shorthanded.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses.
What? You're a member of the
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic enhancement. Then I will return to my meditations.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
cautiously.
I was sent here to find an
surprised. One is for now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited.
Given the situation, you should.
Pointedly.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully. Most of.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
What sort of work do you do?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial.
You're not happy on Peak 50?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter. This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our... The Rachni can share memories across generations. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need
He
them?
believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant.
Tell me where the Mu Gate is before
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die! I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the Mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
The Krogan wiped out the Rachni 1,000...
The sky is quiet now. Our mother's songs are lost. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. they will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand.
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
All right. I don't think they'll give me a choice
Before
anyway.
you deal with... What will you sing? Will you...
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us. Or return.
If I let you live, would you attack other...
I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, saw... We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand...
Are you a survivor from the war?
We do not know. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the... Then we awoke in this place. The last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Make your peace with the galaxy. The Rachni are a dead race.
No! Stop feeling and think. Even if you disagree with Asari morals, you must see she could be an ally.
Is our kind so frightening? You would seek our silence if you cannot muffle our songs? If you cannot have us as your obedient claws?
No.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will...
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every
I am
monster...
certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault.
I understand that we'll be dead soon.
Binary Helix found an egg. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake
Binary
it up?
Helix planned to clone Rach, but when they get here, they find this egg is... After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on.
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their father. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quick.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron...
I'm not familiar with the purge.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic...
I don't have time for this.
I do not want so much to be here myself. Is fail-safe, you understand? You leave without arranging to eliminate Rachni. I am feeling not so well.
How do we...
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira restart.
I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander. Online. How can I help
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without...
6 Emperor...
That is not the correct code. Please.
Are there any survivors?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the... There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander. Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands.
I hope you're right, Shepard.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Lieutenant, I'm sure you have...
Yes, ma'am. Just had some static on my comm. Got some signals wrong. Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last...
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? I'm sure Dr. T'Soni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the... We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where...
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions?
I admit, your connection. You intrigue me, Shepard. But I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
You want a relationship with me?
We Asari are monogendered, Commander. Male and female do not have any real meaning for us. We do, however, have maternal instincts, so perhaps we would fill what you consider a female role. I'm sorry if this is awkward for you, Shepard. I am only trying to be honest. I feel as if we share some type of connection. But none of this matters if you are already involved in a serious relationship with Lieutenant Alenko.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that, too?
No. You were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it, too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
A little danger makes
This
sense.
is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this.
Take all the time you need, Liara.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now.
Good.
Saren's...
I could tell.
I don't really care, Rex.
Yourself. So, we've got...
It won't be long
Good.
now.
I could tell as soon as
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about it. They said it paid well, and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter?
I don't know. All I saw on that, if there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one.
That's the only time you saw it?
Yeah. Didn't even... Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander? You mean the Rachni? They were They proved that too. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But, you know, you really should talk to T'Soni. Just saying, Commander. Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Kaidan in a news vid about the Norm.
Let's pretend this...
I heard it.
It won't happen again. And, ma'am.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC?
That's a good question.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going...
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Dude, he thinks I'm being too rash. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons. Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. I could have received special training, but my father didn't.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability.
Spoken like a true CSEC.
It's a speech I've heard once. But Saren's not going to play by all... If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't...
You're a quick learner, Garrus.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Shepard?
Rex?
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the Ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into
The
it.
Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How come every time there's a problem you end
Respective
up...
Shepard. There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands.
Synthetic intelligence is a dangerous
VI
technology.
support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you
Our
disable it?
fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Fight Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
I've got business of my
The
own.
Geth wait for... Please, up the stairs past the freighter. To the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there?
Doctors, the Geth will surely kill us all.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I feel the Geth will kill us all. This work must be completed. This work must be completed. The Geth can't be allowed. Stop. They're coming. They just keep on coming.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander.
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. It's the closest thing left to proper channel.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm interested in what Saren sent the Geth to
If
find.
it's Geth you're looking for, you've
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want.
If you want answers, go ask
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again. I don't have any details, but I'll wait.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place
We need
back
those
on?
Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your
Maka
water
Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer,
You
please
mentioned
speak.
something about
Davin
food.
Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist...
What's
please
wrong with
speak.
the colony's
May
power
O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
Do you have information about Geth?
Nothing new. They're in the... It's not a critical threat right now. But getting rid of that transfer...
Let's talk about
Of
Zeus
course,
Hill.
Commander.
Tell me about your...
But, despite everything...
The Normandy isn't huge, but
The
we
Geth
could...
fighters are too dangerous. There's a chance for growth here. There's simply
How big
not.
was the
We were
original?
nearly 1,000 at the main... When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus.
The Norman...
There's a chance for growth here.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us...
Are you
we'll
doing
die.
anything to
I
remedy
need to
this?
boost rations with Varen. The Alpha Varen. He's huge and he's mad. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting
Hunting
Varen.
them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack it. The big Alpha Varen. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have to go.
So long.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I mean...
Nice work with those Geth. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got.
If I find anything while I'm looking
Thank
around,
you,
I'll...
Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk.
I have to go.
I wish you luck. I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under... Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem.
You know where to find the problem
The
with
colony
the water.
can't afford to lose any more of us. We're just too vulnerable.
You're very focused on the water, despite the...
If I stay focused on...
I understand the discomfort she feels. The threat is very...
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
I'll hold this position in case those things try to attack again.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Tell me about your
Life
colony.
is hard and colonial, but despite everything, there's something...
The Normandy isn't...
There's a chance for growth here. There's simply not...
What else can you tell me about it?
ExoGeni funded this colony.
They specialize in colonization. Their main goal is...
Except there isn't anything here, or if
I
there
wonder
is...
if that's what the Geth are
Perhaps.
looking-
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
You don't want to go down there.
You're not stopping me.
Maybe I will stop you. No! That was a good one.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking helps remind. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one.
I don't have time for this.
Well, don't stay too long. Or time. I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
Turning this last valve appears to have activated the system, Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels.
Thank you. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for everyone.
Is there anything I can do to solve
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that
I'll
particular...
talk to you when I learn.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varren.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Fork over the reward so I can
Of
get
course.
back tomorrow.
I don't want to delay.
Nice work with those Geth. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels.
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no...
The water started running not long ago. Now we just... Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but...
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. I can't describe it. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish...
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped it. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while. We just arrived a short time ago. Good luck out there.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander. How would... And you're only interested in the Geth.
Tell me more about you.
I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it.
What can you tell me about it?
It's definitely... Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels.
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies?
I wish it... Please, Commander.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us.
What do you need done to get this
Getting
place
rid of the
back?
Geth, but there's still... I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk...
Let's talk about
Of
Zeus
course,
Hope.
Commander.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Commander.
I don't know how much more I can take.
And now to the Geth base. Something an intelligent mind expects to see.
The last batch went south. Are they looking for?
I'm picking up a comm signal. It's too weak to pinpoint, but there's definitely someone out. More on the comm, Commander, but I still can't get a fix on it.
Any sign of movement? Lisbeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
They must be close enough to see us.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
That's close enough!
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
I suggest you put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Phi-Dan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Just tell me where I can find them.
You see? They're not here to save us. We should just wait for company support.
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your
Commander,
companies.
before you go...
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
How did you get split up?
Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. When the Geth hit, if we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah.
Exogeny is a master.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a...
Tell me about the colony.
We established... Still, we were making a go of it.
What brought you here?
Instead, everything...
Stay bunkered down until I find out.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me.
Everybody wants something.
Fair enough. I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins.
Why do people always assume we enjoy putting ourselves
It's
in
not that. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this.
You're awfully quick to
Have you
trust
seen anyone else heading to Exogeny lately? I appreciate it. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Please, keep your fire to a minimum when you go to the Exogeny building. Oh, and I must inform you that the company will not be responsible for
You're not much of a people person.
I like people. Someone needs to worry about... Please be careful if you go to headquarters. We don't want any unnecessary damage.
they up to? There's no point to this unless they're looking for something.
Scratch this field. We need another way in. This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
Who are you and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship I was trapped. I tried to get out. It's not the Geth. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here. It's an indigenous life form. ExoGeni was...
I need more information.
I might be able... Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables. You could follow those cables, but...
Alright, I'll look into it. Stay put.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past it. Good luck with that field.
machine. Access encrypted file. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact...
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual...
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption. Or make it a...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue for me. Exogeny Corporation remind... Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the
What
study.
did you tell him?
I was unable to aside from lacking proper access, all sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the...
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about
The thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits... Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control... The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all...
Exogeny knew all along.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true...
That's why they were active.
You should contact Joker.
Joker! Come in, Joker!
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, tell me about the field
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked... I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Tell me about the thorian.
Species 37. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28
Is it
days,
intelligent?
The thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover it is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
What's the size of this
The
thing?
thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate them. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Where's the center of this thing?
The thorian is present as a weave of observation of enslaved subjects. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Looks like they're using these claws to anchor that ship to the side of the building.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
We need a way to give it a kick. Let's check the other claws. Damn things can't be perfect.
This claw is identical to the last. We'll have to keep going.
It's no armory, but tear up even one claw and that ship is gone.
Exceptional, Commander. The fields will be down. We can go deal with this Thorian creature now.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth, and end things off with a huge crash.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away from the Normandy. Gun them down if you have to.
Will do, Commander. We'll fire off a few warning shots. That should send them running.
We're leaving, but let's rid this place of those damn synthetics.
we should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Just tell me where I can find the Thorian. No more lies.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
What bothers me is why the Geth were after the Thorian in the first...
Well, that's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help.
Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Pharaoh's Colony. Please, help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did on Torfin. There's no reason for this to get bloody.
Not this time, Jong. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's Hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You're a bean counter, Jong. I'm a Spectre. Tell me, how good are those odds?
Spectre, it's a load of crap. There aren't any human Spectres. Right?
Is that really a chance you're willing to take, Jong?
Exogeny will send more assayers. They'll know what happened.
Tell them the Geth destroyed the Thorian.
Yeah, but the infected colonists can't be here when the company men come.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
Anything hostile will be eliminated.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
You got 1 minute.
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly...
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine. And if their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a...
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
I'm not doing it.
At least take the grenades.
My men will keep everyone safe here.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path. Good luck.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
Just give me my credit.
You bet. Thanks.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
I want a clean sweep.
We did acquire nerve grenades from Dr. Bainham. Do you want us to use them?
We don't have time to waste on these people.
Very well. It is regrettable, but it is your decision.
tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
All right, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... This was not covered by my training manuals.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You enslaved the colonists. You destroyed their minds. I don't know what Saren wanted
The
with you,
Thorian is a piece of this world, extending across the land and back through the ages. Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth!
few more.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
This is no trick. The Thorian is dead, and I am myself again. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
You chose to side with Saren. So
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings.
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's what you get for trusting
Saren is quick to betray his followers, and his allies. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are... To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became
Just give me some plain answers. Where
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. To understand, you must have access to endemic... I sensed this ancestral memory. The cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
There is a way. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral
Are you all right? What just happened?
All I saw were more weird visions. It still didn't make sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
I want to know more about...
When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. But I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
I want to know more about you.
But I believed in her. I thought
you were allied with Saren. For all I know, you still are.
Your suspicions are understandable. But if you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering.
You change sides too often. I have no...
So be it. If this is...
You tried to do for us. Saved a few. It's more than most would have done. Anyway, thanks. We'll start again. Just not here.
Well, you killed it.
We'll be gone as soon as a transport arrives.
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Ferris will have a second chance thanks to you. Commander.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest.
You sure it was the joining?
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submit. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes, kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Oh, lost the connection, ma'am. Sorry.